G'day folks, this is the coffee, this is DirtFishMish. I'm Mish. This, my friends,
I'm not Mish,
is the coffee bush kit. We've gotten back together for some more shenanigans. We've got plenty of detecting planned for a full weekend. So without any further ado, let's grab the gear and let's go hunting. Well, crew, my first target is absolutely nothing to write home about, but I tell you what, it was about 4 or 5 inch deep with the legend, got a low 20s-ish signal, and I found that. It's tiny, so if I'm finding stuff like that, I don't think I'm going to miss much on this beach. That said, it is my only target so far. But we've got a lot of ground to cover, so we'll wait and see if we can improve on that. Well, crew, we've covered a little bit of ground. Hello over there.
Hello!
I haven't really been getting much by way of signals. It's kind of tiny plippy ploppy things that are... I think I got plippy ploppy off you, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna blame you for that too.
Call it my saying.
But anyway, this is the first decently loud signal I've had that I still think has some depth to it, and I think it might be a little bit of an oddly shaped target. So let's have a listen. All right, so it is wanting to sit around the high 20s. High 20s, low 30s. We'll just have a look. Could be anything out here, but it's less likely to be modern trash, just given the type of area we're in. Whatever it is in here. Don't think it's that. Oh, there it is. What have we got? Oh, got some more ammunition. Coffee bush has found some bullets and whatnot, I believe. That's the base of something. I just don't know what type of ammo in particular that is. Quite an unusual design, actually. Anyway, if you've got an idea, let me know. But we will keep going. Bit of a quiet start for us. We haven't been finding a great deal so far, but I got a nice clear high 30s signal there. And I thought I was going to, forgive my hands by the way, I kind of look like a chimney sweep here. I thought I'd found my first sinker, and then I'm turning it around and I'm looking at it from all angles. There's no hole in this so-called sinker, so I think we might actually be onto a musket ball. So that's not bad, that's promising. I have also noticed in this particular spot, if I take you for a little wander, we're finally starting to see a little bit of evidence of human life by way of really old, thick, black glass. There's a piece there. Whoop, no, there's a signal there. We'll get back to that. Glass, evidence of brick. So, you know, while it's taken us a little while to get to this point, hopefully things are going to look up from here. Let's keep going. And in case you were wondering, the little bit out of there was just junk. What do you want to know what I'm finding so far? I'll tell you what I'm finding so far. Mess. So much mess. I love it. It takes me back to, you know, being a little kid playing in mud, not worrying about the laundry or anything like that. Anyhow, I've been finding a few of these. Now, I haven't really talked about them because the ones I've been finding have been absolutely mangled, but this one's in pristine condition. And the coffee bush kid's been finding them as well. So I've got a bullet here, and it appears to have a silver or silver-like coating. I'm no expert on these. I'm not sure why it's coated the way it is, but it's certainly a projectile. If you know what type, by all means let me know. That's quite fascinating. That one appears unfired. Now, we'll pop that away. I am about to start working on something else that sounds like it's got a bit of promise, but again, haven't had too much luck so far. Where are we? Over here. We've got a 43, 44. A little bit of phone interference in there as well. But definitely a loud and clear signal, so we're going to check it out. And sadly that target had a little less promise. We are looking at just a big random chunk of metal. Ah well. Well, I've finally gone and done it and gotten a half decent target. The evidence is pointing that way. So I've got this signal here. Now I'm quite close to a bank, so realistically could be close to where people lived, played, whatever they may have done back in the day. And I've got a very strong and clear 43. So just to translate for my Minelab brethren, that is a fairly high signal, and sort of a mid to high signal. And it's looking suspiciously coin-shaped, if you ask me. And I think I might know what it is, based on some signals I've gotten recently. In fact, I am dead on with what I think it is. Do you want to give it a sniff?
Oh, smells like sheep.
Sheep and potentially a little bit of silver as well. So we've finally gotten the first coin of the day.
Well done, you.
Thank you. We have a ram's head shilling.
54?
1952. Ooh. I am always happy with the sight of silver. Now we've just got to find one for you.
Yes.
The hunt continues. Well, I've lost Coffee Bush. I think he's often racing to find some silver. And I will be following him. So we're going back to a spot that we know had some promise. But I've found this signal along the way. Now it is quite a wacky signal, but it's on the higher end of things. So I'd be kicking myself if I didn't at least have a look. Well, we've gotten whatever it is out. A little bit hard to see in this kind of sand. Everything camouflages rather well, but is that another coin? There's something rather coin-shaped in there. Can you see it? I can see it over here. Ooh, maybe we might not be tearing after Coffee Bush quite so quickly. Oh, did we just get a second silver? I think we might have. Yes, we certainly did. That's a very strange signal though. That rang a lot higher, unless this is a 925 silver variant, but yes it is. We've found another ram's head shilling, but this one's a bit older. 1943, which makes it a 925 silver coin. That is magnificent. I haven't gone too far from the first one. So I think I found my little silver cove. Alrighty folks, I think time is probably not on our side for this particular hunt. This is essentially our warm-up hunt for a full weekend of detecting. But the tide is coming in. We're very limited with the space we've got left. I do have a loud signal here, and I'm just popping it on so you can hear it as well. This could go either way. This could be a canned signal, or it could be a nice big fat silver coin. But we have got a clear 4647. Oh, this one's not looking so good, guys. We've got a can. I don't think there's any close-up required there. Let's move on. Yeah, look, don't worry, Sinker Squad. I'm thinking of you guys too. This one's definitely a sinker. It's still got some nylon line on there. Look, our first little adventure might be drawing to a close. It's a short and sweet hunt. We are essentially assessing the area. We've got a few days up our sleeves. Going to see where we hunt. It'll be a mix of beach and land, I'm sure. Probably some other shenanigans. You know what it's like when you catch up with detecting friends. So it doesn't really matter if we don't find too much today, though. That said, I think I've got, 2 silvers on the board already, so kind of a promising start to the weekend. That view's not half bad either. Well, the tide kept creeping slowly in, and before too long, Mother Nature evicted us from this beautiful beach for the day. We still weren't quite done with detecting, however, so as we made it back to our accommodation, we turned around and we went straight back out, this time for a dig on the soil. Well, what's going on here? There's a few differences here. I've changed my footwear, changed my detector, got the Deus out, changed my pinpointer, got the MI6. Haven't changed my detecting buddy, although he's kind of disappeared, but he was over there. And over here is my first signal on the soil. So this one rang up a bit like a Goldie would on the Deus, so it was like an 86, 87. And I'm just seeing a rim of a coin down here, but at the depth it's at, yeah, this might not be a modern coin. Stay tuned, we'll pull it out and see what it is. Alright, and it's out, and it's not a coin, but something a little bit interesting. Looks like we might have possibly a little red cross badge or the like.
That looks red cross.
Doesn't it?
Yep.
Well, it looks a little bit like a green cross at the moment, but...
But guess what?
Oh, Mr. Scrubby Brush is on duty?
No, different pouch.
Oh.
I haven't got my scrubby brush.
Oh, no. Oh.
You'll have to give it a bush clean.
No?
Stick it in the mouth.
Oh, jeez. That's a prospector's clean, that is. All right, well, anyway, we know it's some sort of first aid. Actually, I can see Red Cross written there. Red Cross Carnival 19 something or other by the looks. Anyway, I'll show you it all cleaned up, but that's a cracking first start on the soil. Let's see what else we can get. I don't know what to think about this target, people. I really don't. Gonna give you a listen. Hopefully I've put it back down flat. 87, 88. Now to me that's Goldie range on the Deus. And young Andrew, I would like to apologise in advance. Oh, no, hang on. Hold that thought apparently.
No, you can go for it.
Okay. But nonetheless, I would like to apologise in advance, knowing what I've already discovered on our adventures, our shenanigans as it were, this weekend.
Oh, have you bloody well.
Down in here, poor viewers are probably going, just show me the thing, would you? Now I've got to find the thing again.
Do I have to sniff?
Look, some sniffage may be required. I don't know, do you want a whiff of that? Mate, he's never going to go detecting with me again.
No, I will.
Oh, yeah.
You've done well. I've got my other one on again. Would you like it? Would you like me to get out my squirty?
Oh, please do.
Right, because it's worthy of a squirt. Because I saw on the back of it, George V.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I saw the very light colour of that coin.
Yeah. 19. Wow, you could make an Australian band out of this.
Ladies and gentlemen, better tell you what this thing is. We have ourselves a threepence, but it is an older one. It is 1927, thank you very much. I have not found a thrip in months and months, so that is a very welcome addition to my collection. Fantastic. We're just having a bit of a giggle because we're in a rather target-rich environment.
Really? What makes you say that?
There's bips everywhere, so we can afford to be a little bit selective. And in my case, I've opted for this one, which is a 91. And if we come down here, what have we got? Well, that's looking a little bit more modern than some of the finds I've been finding today. We've got ourselves a 2-cent piece. Can't have a land hunt without a 2-cent piece appearing at some point. Let's move on. Well, this is a little bit ridiculous with targets, people. There's something there, really faint, really deep. Mid-80s, 90 maybe. Got one that's knocking my socks off here, that's a 93. And my original signal that I was going to work on, which is an 87. I do not know where to start. Oh well, let's dig a couple and see what we get. Well, we're finally starting to put some coffee money on the board now. Got my first dollar. At least, yes, that's definitely what it is. Excellent. But I'm more curious about this higher signal that you saw me scan over here. I really want to know what that is. Let's do that next. All right, let's dig this fun signal together. So just a reminder, 93, which we worked out on the Equinox 900, is a solid 85. So maybe some newer Nox users were probably going, ooh, I know what that is. Well, guess what? I don't know what that is. However, it's been a little while since I've been out with the Deus. Maybe it's in Florin territory. I cannot recall. We're nearly there though. All right, looks, ooh, have we got more than one coin? Let's have a better look here. One of them could just be an imprint. Yep, that one's just an imprint, but gee, it looked convincing. That's our coin there. Oh, looks like I'm getting rich with another 2-cent piece. Not a florin. Try again next time. Ladies and gentlemen, I have seen the light. Switch housing thing.
And you go crooked my joke.
That was a pretty terrible joke. I'll give him that. Yep. Back in the day, that would have had a little toggle light in the middle there. Obviously discarded from a property that may or may not have been here in the past. Interesting. All right, well, we'll add it to the finds. Certainly didn't expect to dig one of those today, though. So let's move on. All right, folks, we are one step closer to coffee money. 86. And in the fading light, I have seen $2. Nice. We're not at coffee money yet, but we're within the realm of it. It might buy the instant coffee for me to make one at home. But I'm sure there's more coins here. Going by the sheer amount of targets we're getting, if we've got to do it 1 cent at a time, I'm sure I'll still get there. Let's keep going. Well, I thought we'd finally pipped coffee money here. I got an 89 signal. But that, my friends, is a 1 cent piece. So I guess we're still edging closer, ever closer. Not quite there yet. Well, this signal gave me a bit of a giggle. Quite a loud 78. And it is a coin, and it is just a modern coin. But it did take me a while to recognise what it was due to the shocking condition it's in. That's a 50-cent piece. That has maybe had half a dozen altercations with a mower. We'll take it. Does it count towards coffee money? I don't know. If we don't find any other coins, it will. Let's move on. Got my first 5-cent piece, but the signal in this hole was a lot higher than what I would have expected for a 5-cent piece. So I've given myself some confusion as well as a coin. Yeah, there's something else in there, that's why. We'll find that one soon enough as well. Wow, I kept digging down in that hole. So this is where I got the 5-cent piece, and I said that signal wasn't right. The signal was much higher than what a 5-cent piece should have been. It was a 90s signal. 5-cent piece would be a low 50s. And I've pulled this out, and this is the second time I've tried to film it because my GoPro's just having a day. But that, my friends, is what's left of a little toy tank. Now that is pretty flippin' cool. I can't find any other remnants of it in the hole, so we're just going to have to be satisfied with what we've got. I don't think we're going to have any manufacturer details under there either. But I'm really happy with that find. It's not a bad way to wrap things up if I do say so myself. You can even hear that I'm tired. Let's wrap this up, guys. Well, folks, that brings us to the end of this adventure. I hope you enjoyed these couple of mini hunts with the Coffee Bush Kid. I'm pretty happy with how I went on the silver, but the weekend is not over yet. There will be more adventures to come. Now, if you enjoyed what you saw here, please don't forget to hit that like button. And in the meantime, guys, take care, stay safe, and we will catch you on our next adventures. Cheers.
Coffee Bush Kid, and I go, and I'm not DirtFishMish.
I recorded that. No mistake.
Excellent.
Get out of it. Get further.
Oh,
Rightio.
am I still in shot, am I?